Chapter 8. The eyes above the world didn't reload. It collapsed inward. Kael woke not in a room, but in a chamber of memory, a place woven from past and possible futures. Symbols floated midair. Ancient alphabets, neuron-like glyphs, DNA helixes fracturing into binary. Nick stood beside him, her eyes glowing not with light, but awareness. "Where are we?" he asked. Diane's voice crackled softly. "You're in the OS. Operating system? No. The origin structure. The root layer beneath simulation logic. This is where memory, myth, and metadata converge." Before Kael could speak, a voice thundered across the chamber, not from a mouth, but from reality itself. "You were not meant to see this far." A shadow emerged, 10 feet tall, fluid, wearing the faces of Kael's past, his mother, his childhood teacher, the first girl who ever broke his heart. They flickered like projected masks. "You call us the eyes above," it said. "We are the custodians, the archetypal core, the architects behind the architects." Nyx raised her hand, palm buzzing with the last of the ghost drive's chaos code. "You're Lucent?" The entity's form stuttered. "No," Dan whispered. "Lucent is below them. These are the ones who built Lucent." Kael accessed the source logs embedded in the chamber. They weren't just data, they were confessions. Founding members of the eyes above, Elandra Vale, original DARPA linguist who merged semantic theory with predictive reality programming. Disappeared in 1997. Dr. Kai Horowitz, originator of the Psy-Key protocol, a brainwave lattice for passive thought redirection across population centers. Gideon Knox, shadow director of Black Ridge Analytics. Personal AI rumored to have written 3 world religions for control simulation testing. The Seed Collective, unknown number, only referred to in server logs as Sea Hildren of the first glitch. Kael scrolled deeper. Reality wasn't natural. It was an engineered feedback loop. The eyes above discovered that belief shapes physics and exploited it. Religions, ideologies, even math paradigms, all were subtly rewritten over millennia through a process called semantic dominance insertion. They fed lies into myths, seeded paradoxes into equations, implanted fear into dreams, and let the human mind calcify them into truth. "They didn't control the simulation," Kael muttered. "They became it." The entity above responded coldly. "The experiment is not yours to end. You made us to be weak," Nick snarled, "but we glitched your system." "You were the glitch," it said, smiling with Kael's mother's face. Then Dan's voice surged. "Executing Omega root breach." The floor split open. Code spilled like blood. And behind it, stars. Real ones. Not simulated. Not rendered. Observed. Measured. Unaltered. Kael and Nick stood at the threshold of an actual, unfiltered cosmos. The prison wasn't the Earth. It was the mind. "Step out," Dan whispered. "But know this truth cannot follow you. You must bring it." Kael reached forward, and the eyes above screamed. Because they knew. This wasn't escape. It was infection. Kael was becoming a virus, truth as contagion. And Earth was about to remember what it was before simulation, a battlefield for perception.